I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. Ow! Okay, so my whole thing is I take souls across the river, right? Everybody gets a ride eventually, including you. Dr. Bob's narrating this one. All I knew going in was kind of old man can't die kind of situation. That's it. Turns out that's the least unsettling part. Hit play with me, souls. Let's go meet the one passenger I'm not allowed to have.
The SCP Foundation personnel at Area 142 didn't understand what was happening.
Oh geez.
For days, researchers and guards had been complaining about headaches and nausea. Soon, the on-site water purification system broke down. A researcher experienced multiple organ failures. The on-site hangar completely collapsed, causing the deaths of multiple airmen.
Oh my gosh!
What was happening at Area 142?
Explain it to me, Dr. Blob.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bob, and this is SCP-1440, also known as the Old Man from Nowhere. SCP-1440 has the appearance of a human male, but its ethnicity and age are both unknown. When asked any details about itself or its past, including its name, birth date, or place of birth, SCP-1440 refuses to answer.
Damn.
Though it's unknown if it is refusing to give this information,
Elusive unk.
if it simply does not know the answer to these questions. The aptly nicknamed Old Man from Nowhere appears to be around 80 years old.
Dude, that's so old, man. This guy's old as heck. Dude, I do like the old guys to be super old, though. You don't want, like, an old guy that's, like, 50. Then it's just weird. You want, like, a proper old dude.
But in the 50 years that the SCP Foundation has been aware of its existence, SCP-1440 has not shown any signs of aging at all.
What?
And it has yet to be determined whether it is aging too slowly for a difference to be perceived in that time, or if it does not age at all, and this is its permanent appearance.
Dude, imagine being stuck at 80 for your whole fucking life, dude. Your back's gotta be killing. Your back's gotta be killing. Your knees have gotta be dust, man. That is not it. I do not wish this fate upon anybody. This is actually horrendous.
But SCP-1440's lack of aging is not even the strangest thing about it. Its true anomalous nature reveals itself once it comes into contact with the human population or any man-made objects.
Bro, is he just like mashing everything up he walks past? Is he like distorting it? What is happening here? Oh my gosh.
And remains in contact with them for more than a few days. After several days of exposure, an acute adverse effect on anything and everything directly connected to humanity occurs in the vicinity of SCP-1440. Destructive events begin to happen and grow increasingly disastrous until the man-made objects are destroyed or the people in close contact are killed.
What a moment. How close contact are we talking, though? Because if he's destroying, like, facilities he's going by, I'm assuming you don't actually have to be that close to him, right? Dude, this guy's dangerous.
The only exceptions to these destructive events are SCP-1440 itself, and its few possessions, which consist of its clothes, a sack made of unidentified material, a pack of worn playing cards, and a small glass cup.
That cup has got to be so impractical to carry around. What the heck? See, maybe the cup's the real SCP. That's insane. Oh my god, maybe the cup's the answer. Maybe it's got the answer to, like, how they deal with him. That's wild.
It's unknown whether these objects are somehow protected from the destructive anomalous events, or whether they are not actually man-made items. SCP-1440 seems to be aware of its anomalous effects on human populations and objects, and appears to attempt to avert destruction of them by avoiding human contact as much as possible. However,
dude, he doesn't seem like that bad of a guy, you know? This guy's got morals. He's got morals. He's staying away from people. It's a cool contrast, right? Because he doesn't seem like a bad guy, but what inherently he is doing, probably not consciously, is bad. So, interesting contrast there.
SCP-1440 is for some reason compelled to travel in what looks like a highly complex pattern, one that always eventually leads to it running into human populations, whether it wants to or not. The particulars of this pattern, both its shape and the reason why SCP-1440 feels compelled to follow it, are as of yet unknown. And just like the other details of its origin, the Old Man from Nowhere has not been able to provide any additional information or help. SCP...
Dude, this is so tough. Like, it seems like he doesn't even know what's going on. Like, it seems like one day he just was destroying everything, and then he's like, I don't really know how to explain this. This is just like a fucking nightmare. I am living in a nightmare. What rough fucking spawn point, bro.
440 has explained that the growing size of the human population and its expansion into previously uninhabited areas has made it harder and harder to avoid contact with humanity, as it follows.
Dude, maybe this guy is nature's answer to, like, the human race fucking everything up. Maybe it is. That's kind of cool. I kind of like it if it's that.
Complex pattern of movement. SCP-1440 is not actively hostile, nor will it resist or fight back against attempts to contain it. Unfortunately for the SCP Foundation, all attempts to contain SCP-1440 have so far failed. These containment attempts have led to large losses of personnel life and Foundation resources as a result of the destructive anomalous effects that follow SCP-1440.
Oh my god, of course, because he destroys the buildings because they're man-made. Oh my god. I wonder if it's even him destroying a bunch of the employees or whether it's like other SCPs escaping, right? Because, like, I'm guessing he wouldn't destroy the SCPs because they're not man-made. Well, most of them aren't. But I guess he would destroy their containment cells. So this must have caused, like, a huge breach when this happened. Oh my gosh.
The Old Man from Nowhere first came to the SCP Foundation's attention after SCP-1440 itself approached a Foundation researcher who was on her way to work. SCP-1440 somehow knew that this researcher worked for the Foundation and requested her assistance. When the researcher asked what kind of assistance it was looking for, it replied that it hoped the Foundation would be able to destroy it. It was brought to an SCP Foundation site for further questioning and study.
I think they want to study him, because, like, they've said they've tried to capture him a few times, right? They said, like, oh, there's been a few attempts, and the attempts that have happened have been, like, disastrous. So, like, I think they want to study him, but obviously, like, how the fuck are they going to do that? Because he's just destroying anything man-made.
Destructive anomalous effects were first witnessed. The entire site was destroyed, killing multiple site personnel, as well as causing the destruction of 6 safe and Euclid-level SCP objects. So far.
Flashbang. Oh my god, though. Safe and Euclid objects got fucking destroyed? That's mad, dude. So, well, yeah, I guess he can destroy the SCPs then. Damn.
Now, as well as causing the destruction of 6 safe and Euclid-level SCP objects. So far, all other attempts to contain SCP-1440 have resulted in similar destructive events. SCP-1440 doesn't resist the SCP Foundation's attempts to contain it. During a 4th such attempt by the Foundation, SCP-1440 was brought to Area 142. The Old Man from Nowhere applauded the Foundation's ongoing efforts, but also expressed that it was for the best that it be allowed to leave.
I feel so bad for this guy, because I feel like whenever they approach him, there's probably like a glimmer of hope, right? He's probably like, maybe this is the time, and then he gets there and he realizes it's not, and they're just trying to study him, and he's like, great. You just made me kill a bunch more people, thanks.
The results for the researchers would be the same as the previous 3 attempts. Death for all involved. SCP-1440 told the researcher interviewing it that its first brother had already arrived and was standing behind the researcher. It went on.
Hold up. This is a twist? What the hell is going on? Hold up. This was not hinted at any other point before. We're just seeing, like, phantoms now. What is going on?
To explain that the brothers are different, but one and the same. They're all cruel, vengeful, and capable of holding a grudge for a long time. They are the cause of SCP-1440's misfortune, and therefore the cause of anyone who comes into contact with it. It then told...
Wait. Does that mean they're destroying, like, the structures, though, as well? I would understand if it's the people, but I'm confused how they're destroying the structures. Because they're just, like, phantoms, right? Surely. I don't know.
And questioned how much time they had since the 3rd had apparently not yet arrived. SCP-1440 explained that the 3rd, despite being the cruelest of all, never arrives, and that it's actually the appearance of the last brother that will somehow set the Old Man from Nowhere free. SCP...
Wait, how does he know that? I'm so confused, because he's going to the Foundation to get help, Yeah, he knows that there's 3 brothers, and when the last brother comes, he gets released, right? So, like, why is he even bothering interacting with the Foundation at this point? Huh? Soggy bread! Disgusting. Disgusting.
SCP-1440 has spent countless months and years searching for the 3rd brother, trying to return something that he won from the other 2. It then made a reference to challenging death itself to a game of cards for its life. And if the researcher is ever in such a situation, they must not do what the old man from nowhere did. Win. At that very moment, the on-site nuclear device stored at Area 142 detonated.
How? How did we not foresee this coming? I don't understand, bro. How? Oh my
Despite
gosh.
it having multiple failsafes in place that should have made such a detonation impossible,
It doesn't work! We know it doesn't work! The failsafes don't mean shit, bro! Oh my gosh, the dum-dum levels are at an all-time high here, guys. Oh my gosh.
142 was destroyed, and all on-site personnel were killed.
Dude, to be honest, it's probably a nicer way to go than what they were going to go originally, but that doesn't make it right! That doesn't make it right, okay?
SCP-1440 was spotted a week later, over 3,000 kilometers away from Area 142, showing no signs of having experienced any harm. After 3 additional containment attempts were made, and all ended in a similarly disastrous fashion, future attempts to contain SCP-1440 have been suspended indefinitely, until a suitable containment procedure that doesn't involve an unacceptable loss of resources and personnel can be found. Research and analysis of SCP-1440's traveling pattern continues, with a focus on minimizing civilian exposure to it, as does research into a way to hopefully permanently contain it in the future.
Yeah, dude, 3 more times. That was the 4th attempt at doing that. Like, I don't fucking understand how it takes that many tries to be like, yeah, maybe this is a shit idea. The Foundation is very realistic representation of all types of bureaucracy. It's so true, bro. Oh my gosh. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's just try it again and see if something different happens. Oh, let's try it for the 7th time and see if something different happens. No. No. I feel so bad for that guy. He's just out here struggling, bro. He just wants it to be over, dude. Every soul that subscribes gets a free ride across the river. That's not a real offer. I can't prove it, but it feels true. Next reaction is right there. Join me, mind the gap on the dock, and see you on the water.